7:43 is the time. Well, there's a new improv comedy place opening up here in Bakersfield, and it's family friendly. Cambi's on the go with a preview of the show that is happening tonight. Hey, Cambi.
Hey, good morning. This is the first showing tonight. Very exciting. I got to watch the Center for Improv Advancement warming up. So they're ready to put on a good show. They're already warming up at 7:40 this morning, and doors open in like 12 hours. Jason, how excited are you guys for this?
Super excited.
You look it.
Yeah, no, actually, we're really excited. This is a great venue. It's downtown, so we get to, kind of do what we love to do.
And I love that, bringing back the life to downtown. Very important. Okay, you guys are going to do, you guys call it a set, right? You're going to do a set for us. What exactly is this, and what's my role in this?
We're actually going to do an interview show. This is called Interpreter. We basically have two people over here who do not speak English. I happen to speak both their language and English, so you ask me questions and I'll interpret them.
Thank goodness. Okay, so first question that I want to know, and John and Layla, feel free if you guys have a question for them as well, let me know, and I will ask it. First question, can they describe how nervous they are for tonight?
They're not very nervous. They take pills that are about this big, and it kind of calms them down.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That's good to know. John and Layla, do you guys have a question for them?
I want to know how they got started in the art of improv.
Okay, how did they get started doing improv?
One day, when she was running, she had pigtails, and she was running down the street, and these two homeless guys asked her that she wanted to do a show, and so she started doing a show, and then we, started doing the Ice House show there.
Now, you guys are going to actually do this. It's very audience interactive. Will you guys take questions from the audience when you do something like this? This is a legit question, not for them.
Everything we do is audience-based. Everything we do is made up. So we have to have the audience give us suggestions and questions and different items.
How scary is that, just to kind of take somebody's question on the fly and try and run with it?
I think it's fantastic. I love the idea that someone can throw something at me that I might not know what they're going to. Well, I won't know what they're going to do. Yeah. And it opens up a whole world. So.
Okay, very exciting. Here's all the information on your screen right there. 1901 Chester at JC's Place. Doors open at 7:30. They have a show at 8, a show at 9, a show at 10, and your last show's at 11, right?
I believe that's correct.
And family-friendly show at 8.
Yes.
Okay, so there you go. So you can bring the kids. $5 to get in, you guys, $5. You know I'm cheap. I like that price. Whoa, I love the echo in here too. It's like cheap, and it rings.
Cambi, by the way, I would like to add that if two homeless people stop you and ask you to put on a show, you might want to call the police. But in her case, she launched a career, which is nice. Tonight, Cambi, improv comedy is one of the most entertaining things you can see. I love it.
Yes, I know. I love it too. I was telling them, I'm like, man, Thursday nights though, with our schedule, that's a little rough for us.
Yeah.
Also, John, I have to call you out on this. John just texted me and was like, oh, I can do improv. Which is kind of, we really do that almost every day. You got to think on the fly a little bit.
But what these guys do is pretty remarkable.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
But what did I tell you is the first rule of improv though? Yes and.
Yes,
always agree with your partner.
Oh, got it.
Don't tear down what they created. Yes.
Okay, I will. Are you speaking to me specifically?
No,
Have I been tearing you down?
No. Yes, my feelings are very hurt.
Because I want to lift you up, John.
Yeah.
I want to lift you up. Okay, so here's the deal. They do this set as advice columnists. So if you need some advice, well, we're going to help you out. So, John, do you need some advice?
Yes, I do.
Okay, what is it?
My advice is this, I've been suffering from irritable bowel syndrome for quite some time now.
Okay,
and it flares up when I get nervous, and I'm going to be meeting a girl for lunch here soon one of these days. So what do they say I do?
Okay, John has been having irritable bowel syndrome, and when he gets nervous, it really flares up. And he is going to be meeting a girl for lunch Sometime soon. Who knows when? We got to find a girl to go to lunch with him first. So he needs some help. Go.
My name's Patrick Thomas. I'm a principal at a middle school locally, and I think what you really need to do is you need to go to the doctor, probably. My guess is that it's probably a stress-related condition. I don't know. I'm not a doctor myself. I'm an assistant principal. But if you go ahead and do that, I think the doctor will probably be able to take care of you.
Okay. Advice for you to go to the doctor, John?
My name is Scatman John. I believe you should just go to the Walgreens and get some Pepto-Bismol and just drink some of that, and you should be fine.
Okay, Pepto-Bismol.
Very good, yes.
Hi, my name's Frank Jones. I'm a mechanic, and the best thing I found out is taking axle grease and rubbing it all over my body.
Ah, yes.
It helps keep the things in and the bad things out. That's my legacy.
That's the one I'm going with, Cambi. That sounds like good stuff. And I happen to have axle grease too, right here at the anchor desk.
Yes,
Isn't that amazing?
That's awesome. That's perfect for you.
So I'll start greasing up while you handle the rest.
So this is one of the sets. John says he's going to start greasing up while I finish the rest. This is one of the sets that you guys are going to be doing. What are some of the other things? We showed earlier when the translator. This is the advice columnist. What else, Jason? What else? What are some of the other sets that you guys do?
We do a variety of games. We do one called Lazy Susan, where it's 4 scenes, and we get locations for each, different locations, and they just sort of switch and rotate like a Lazy Susan does. We do long form sometimes, which is basically 15-minute long sets based on a single suggestion. We do a lot of audience participation. We have games like Moving Bodies, where someone has to come and move the players around like giant action figures, like G.I. Joes or Barbies.
Yeah, I love this. And you know what? It's so crazy, John, because they can't hear your question. I mean, they have literally, Jason had, what, 5 seconds to think of what he wanted to say? If you want to check this out, I know we put the information up already. JC's Place, it's 1901 Chester, obviously right on the corner of 19th and Chester. $5 to get in. Doors open at 7:30. They have a show at 8, 9, 10, and 11, and they do have food and drink. Let me just show you what LJ was doing right now. He was signaling me to make sure I told you that there was food and drink. I just wanted you to know some of the behind-the-scenes love.
Good. Cambi, thank you very much. That was a lot of fun.
And it's family friendly. Cambi's on the go with the preview of the show that's happening tonight. Hey, Cambi, please rescue these guys.
Which one are you making fun of, John or Aaron, or both?
Both. Yeah, both. Yeah.
Okay.
The show they just put on in general.
Tell Aaron to stick around, because I'm going to need you guys to give me some nouns, because they are going to do jokes based on these nouns. And this is sort of, if you've never been to an improv show, this is how it works. You're sitting in the audience, they use what you give them and make you laugh.
Okay.
Okay. Ridiculous.
Let's go.
We're here. Even like they already have it set. Okay, go ahead.
Aaron, do you want to start? Wait, we'll all do one, right? Everyone's going to do one?
Just throw some out there.
Okay.
Apple. Loaf.
Orangutan.
A loaf of bread.
Okay.
Did you get all 3 of those?
Layla?
Orangutan.
I just heard out. Oh, okay, got it. Okay, ready? First one is apple.
185 apples walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "I'm sorry, we can't serve apples." And they're like, "We can't compute that."
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
85 apples walk into a bar. Bartender says, "I'm sorry, I can't serve you guys." The apples reply, "Oh, we're sauced anyway, so see you later."
Very good.
I like that.
185 apples walk into a bar. The bartender says, "Oh, we can't serve you." I was like, "Oh, you're just rotten to the core."
Wow.
185 apples walk into a bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve apples here," and the apples reply, "Oh, Fuji."
Okay. Next one is loaf of bread.
Yeah.
185 loaves of breads. Loaves of
Loaves.
breads.
Yeah.
Walk into a bar, the bar, sorry, we don't serve loaves of breads. And they, well, you have no business. No wonder.
Wonder.
Oh, nice.
185 loaves of bread walk into the bar, and they sit down at the bar. Bartender said, "Oh, guys, I can't serve you," so they rise and leave.
Well done.
I like that guy.
Well done.
I like that guy.
185 loaves of bread walk into a bar. The bartender says, "Oh, we don't serve you," and they're like, "At least give us a shot or something."
You see that?
See what he did there?
See that little fungal humor?
No, God, no.
Come on, you get
No, they're trying to get me to get involved
Yeah, that's in no
this,
one's best
and
interest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We want people
Actually,
to
what
laugh.
he's doing right now is buying more time.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a good comedian.
But wait, I have a new one for you. Layla, was yours orangutan? Is that right?
You betcha.
Okay,
My favorite
orangutan.
word.
Orangutan.
Ooh, on the spot.
185 orangutans went into a bar, and the bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve orangutans." And they was like, well, "What's all this monkey business?"
185 orangutans walk into a bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve orangutans here." And the orangutans reply, "Oh, leave her alone."
Leave her alone. Very good.
Look, the other ones are stuck.
Branching out.
Here's your guy, John.
185 orangutans walk into a bar. Bartender says, "You guys, you got to go. I can't serve you." And they go, "Oh man, this stuff is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S."
He is pretty funny, that guy.
I like that guy. I like that guy. He's
so
going
let me
places.
give you, here's the scoop. This is just a small taste, okay, of what you're going to see at the show tonight. So here's the deal. It's at JC's Place, 1901 Chester, on the corner of Chester and 19th Street. Just in case you didn't get that from the 1901 Chester, want to make sure I make it real clear. So $5 to get in. Doors open at 7:30. They do have food and drinks here. They'll have popcorn. They'll have sodas. They'll have the adult beverages for you later on. The adult show starts at 9. Family friendly, though, at 8 a.m. Or 8 a.m. Gosh, listen to me. 8 p.m. Hello. Not 8 a.m. We're past that.
Cambi, I have one.
We're past that. Oh,
I
you
have one for
Okay,
orangutans.
John.
You ready? 185 orangutans walk into a bar. The bartender says, "Sorry guys, we don't serve orangutans." He said, "That's cool. We're just going to eat fleas off of each other anyway."
No. No. Okay. No. Not at all. Not at all.
That's the whole point, isn't it? All
okay.
right. Cambi, thank you very much.
Oh, wow.
Did you hear Robert back here? He's like, "Oh, John, they can't even hear you, but they knew it
They're
was
so
you doing
improv.
a joke."
They're so improv.
Thank you very much, Cambi.